once. Shame on. Shame on you. Shame on you. If fool, we can't get fooled again.
Strutting from a distance, he smiled and his gold tooth glistens. He's breathing heavy, never pass emissions. Flows tight, he throws an extra stitch and misinterpreting like he's Zacharias itching on purpose. Take a penny scraping from the surface, sweating, getting nervous. You can't take nothing from the worthless, believe it. If you didn't get it, then you didn't need it. He speaks in cryptic, the soul of a sinner and the mind of a mystic. Watch him bone-fisted, you can stand alone and you can follow him and risk it to death in the ashes. A hero in the casket, turn on his King Kong's flashing. Throw his money in the air, he's gotta grease the gaskets and keep it all in movement, show improvement. So you gotta hit the streets and push them units. Take your measurements and walk it out in cubits. Sit back and treat it like a Rubik's.
Once. Shame on. Shame on you. Shame on you. If fool, we can't get fooled again.
Slick talking snake oil salesman, a nose diving tailspin. Get the coffin, put the final nails in. It's over and it's finished, and he's nothing but his image. He never tests the limits, he repeats it and he mimics. But what about his mental fitness? Pharmaceuticals to keep him listless, mindless and submissive. Just fill up his prescription to keep him medicated, deeply meditative. Keep him in a state of vegetation, gross product of the nation. The trimmings and the shavings, the treasures in the basement, the powders that you lace with. The people stand back in amazement, soak up all his graces with their closed-eyed faces and just caught up in the rapture. The slaves waiting for the second coming of their master. They're ready to be captured and put to labor. Some next will get the razor, snuffed out by the eraser. Talk back and you can get the taser.
Shame on. Shame on you. Shame on you. If fool, we can't get fooled again.
He thought he seen it coming, he ain't seen nothing. Crooked finger on the button, it's the man of the hour. Hero with the star power, and it rockin' to the nuclear shower. And do the skeleton dance like he got ants in his pants and maggots in his eye sockets, choking on his vomit. He spits that toxic, found it where he lost it. That Holocaust shit, just pile up the bodies in the mosh pit. Make sure you got on your galoshes, murder all the Gnostics, and then we'll carve them out of stone like Colossus. Fuck who's the bosses, no hostage. Get raped and accosted, he'll nail them up on crosses. Spread his boxes, squeeze the blood from the stone. Where the buffalo roam, while we stacking on the flesh of a clone. I shake and I jones, I can feel it in my bones. But we all love the gadgets on our phones. Welcome to the planet of the drones, and there's no place like home.
Shame on. Shame on you. Shame on you. Fool, we can't get fooled again.
Adds a frivolous dimension.